love for you and my love of giving out free money to all my display bees. Welcome back to Today on Display and welcome to another game of display trivia. Tonight's pot is $1,000 and here are the rules. You'll have 10 seconds to pick your answer and choose wisely because once you tap, there's no going back. If you miss one, you will no longer be eligible for the cash prize, but stay in the game because you can keep playing along for fun and songs, always songs. All right, let's get to it. No time to dilly-dally. Here we go. Question 1. Which of the following items would you not typically take on a camping trip? A tent, a sleeping bag, a Xerox copy machine. Which of the following items would you not typically take on a camping trip? A tent, a sleeping bag, a Xerox copy machine. Hey, I don't know what you like to have on you when you're away from the comforts of home. You know, maybe you don't travel light. Glamping is really big these days. For those of you who don't know, that is glam camping. A glamping. But as long as I'm still sleeping outside, there's not a whole lot of glam going on. I'm using more energy to ward off bugs than I am to apply my vitamin C serum. I think it's pretty difficult to find a copy machine anywhere these days, let alone in the forest, right? Pro tip, find a roommate with the printer. Makes your life way easier without all the hassle. You heard it here first. Question 2. The cosmetic referred to as blush is typically applied to what part of the face? Eyes, cheeks, lips. What part of the face are we looking for? Eyes, cheeks, lips. If the eyes are the windows to the soul, then the cheeks must be the facade of the soul, right? And then I think that makes the mouth the door to the soul. I mean, food goes in through there, so that checks out, right? Food is what my soul craves. Then there's just the nose, which is the air conditioning vent of the soul. Either way, you know, you want all your parts to look gorgeous, darling. And though most of the time you're pretty enough without your makeup, sometimes it's just what you need for a pick-me-up. Do you guys think I'm pretty? Oh, stop. You're making me blush. Stop. Okay. Oh, you can't comment during this. That's okay. Okay. So, yeah, you're making me blush. That goes on your cheeks. The face cheeks, of course. Yeah. Question 3. How many sections of hair are used in a basic braid? 2, 3, 4. How many sections of hair are used in a basic braid? 2, 3, or 4? This is the minimum amount of hair that you need to make a braid. I learned this at summer camp. Something else I learned at summer camp? Label your stuff, because some of those girls were kleptos. Daphne, I know you took my scrunchie out of my bunk because it's in your hair, girlfriend. It's in your hair. Like, if you're gonna take my stuff, maybe be less obvious about it. If you're gonna take home the cash money tonight, though, you gotta get this one right. You gotta. I see we have some summer camp girlies in the house today. Blue bunk rules. How many sections are in a basic braid? 3. Let's braid on into question 4. What shipping company is known for its brown trucks and uniforms? UPS, FedEx, DHL. Brown trucks and uniforms. UPS, FedEx, DHL. These brown uniforms are iconic. Their slogan at one point was, "What can brown do for you?" And well, after a look at those short shorts, I can think of a few things. Falling in love with a delivery man is so easy because, like, if you want to see him more, just put in a lot of orders. Another pro tip, order stuff that's heavy so you need help getting it into your apartment. Hey, yeah, can you help me with this full-size dishwasher? Oh, thank you so much. This company name isn't pronounced UPS, good song by Cardi B though, but rather UPS. And if you got it right, I'm shipping you into question 5. Name the closest star to Earth. Proxima Centauri, Betelgeuse, the Sun. Name the closest star to Earth. Proxima Centauri, Betelgeuse, the sun. I don't get starstruck because you have to remember, stars are just like us. Big balls of gas with huge gravitational pulls around which everything revolves. Also, like the hottest, most massive things in the universe. Yeah, I 100% relate. Gotta ask some of these stars about their skincare routine though. Have you seen that glow? Like, is she born with it, or is it hundreds of millions of thermonuclear reactions? For now, all we can know is the sun is the closest star to Earth, and stars are what we have playing in this quiz tonight. Yeah, you're a star, and you're a star, and you're a star. Question 6. Which human body part produces bile? Stomach, small intestine, liver. Which human body part produces bile? Stomach, small intestine, liver. I gotta be honest, I don't truly know what bile is, but it doesn't sound pretty. Like, some words just sound gross, like mucus, ugh, or chunks, gross, gross, gross. Bile definitely falls into that category, or words, are, icky without fully knowing what they are. But gross or not, you need this for digestion. As long as this body part deals with it and doesn't involve me, we'll be good. And who can we thank for bile? The liver, of course. Thank you, liver. Thank you. Is it there? I don't know. But you're crushing it. You're crushing it in there. Let's crush more of this quiz, okay? It's Q7. Chris Rock's character in the DreamWorks half-animated feature film is named after what scientific process? Diffusion, osmosis, convection. Which one? Diffusion, osmosis, convection. This character is an anthropomorphic white blood cell who lives inside Bill Murray, and it makes me wonder what shooting this must have been like. I mean, I've heard Bill Murray was a nice guy, but to let an entire film crew into his body like that? Wow. Some actors won't even come out of their trailer when they're not working, but Bill Murray, genuinely funny man and salt of the earth. We love to hear it. We love to hear it. Rock's character is a detective named Jones, Osmosis Jones. And does he stop the infection? Well, you'll have to watch to find out. Question 8. All of the following are different names for the same garment except pedal pushers, parachute pants, clam diggers. All of these are the same garment except pedal pushers, parachute pants, clam diggers. All of these sound super practical, right? I love when fashion meets function. Oh yeah. That's why in the winter I just use dishwashing gloves to keep my hands warm. Why use reading glasses when you can just use binoculars? And of course, all my rings are key rings. Yeah, it gets loud, it does, but I never lose my keys. Pedal pushers are named such because they were actually invented so that women could more comfortably ride bicycles. And the similarly lengthed, yes, they're the same length, clam diggers are often interchangeable, right? I'm still looking for a way to jump out of a plane with my parachute pants, though. Stay tuned. Stay tuned for that. Q9. The 2014 Dan Sterling comedy feature film centers around the dictator of which country? Panama, Libya, North Korea. The dictator of which country? It centers around a dictator of which country? Panama, Libya, North Korea. As is common with most authoritarian leaders, I don't think this dictator was too happy about this film's portrayal of him. But if you want to be taken seriously, don't be a dictator. Don't be a dictator. Earn respect. You'll catch more flies with honey than with vinegar, right? Also, don't act so childish. I'm in charge of everything because I say so. Okay, yeah, cool, dude. We respect you. As for respect, though, I reserve that for my displays, and it looks like you got that Kim Jong-un was the subject of Seth Rogen and James Franco's pastiche in the interview. Now, if you all follow me and pledge allegiance, I will lead you into the final question. Here it is, Q10. Which green liqueur was first distilled for commercial use in Europe in 1797? Izara, chartreuse, absinthe. Izara, chartreuse, absinthe. Which one? 1797. You know that old drinking adage? Beer before liquor? Wow. Beer before liquor, never been sicker. Liquor before beer, you're in the clear. I don't think there's one for liqueur, so I'm gonna go ahead and take a stab at it. Liqueur with wine? I think that sounds fine. Liqueur in a cup? Sure. 2 thumbs up. That's pretty good. I find with advice, the more generic, the better, right? Don't you think? This concoction is associated very much with Parisian culture, and to that I say, oui, oui, mon ami. Absinthe is the greenish liqueur we were looking for, and if you found it, you won. If you found it, you won, because that's it, guys. That's the end of the game. You came, you slayed, you displayed your knowledge, and you got